I have been asked to take the first question tonight, which has to do with promoting Girl Scouts through social media. So the trainer in me is going to do a little check-in. Raise your hand if you're on Facebook. Lots of people. Pinterest, which I have yet to figure out, even though I'm on it. Don't know what it's for. Like everybody's pictures. Tumblr. I have an account with nothing in it. Still working on that one too. Instagram. I have more success with Instagram.
Yeah.
My favorite, Twitter. Not so many tweeters here. Okay, Mama Road Trip and I tweet all the time, and Betty's been retweeting me, and I've been live tweeting all night tonight, as I do every time I come to this event. And I'm going to talk mostly about Twitter, because I can't even imagine what I was doing before I was tweeting. I got on Twitter originally because of Girl Scouts. I discovered it was a way that a lot of information was being disseminated, and I discovered it was a way to connect with Girl Scouts outside of my immediate jurisdiction. I'm pretty well hooked up with a lot of people in GSNNJ, but outside of GSNNJ, I know far fewer people, some people that I've met at convention, and friends of mine who do Girl Scouts in other parts of the country and the world. But I found through Twitter, you can just meet people who live almost anywhere. I have friends in the Netherlands, I have friends on up and down both coasts of the US and in the Central. I have friends in Sweden and Scotland, and not all of them are Girl Scouts friends, but some of them are. And other Girl Scout organizations like camps abroad, which is kind of an interesting thing to know about. If you have any girls who are travel-minded, it's a way of connecting with people who can bring things to your girls that you can't, because it's not in your skill set, or you're not familiar with that. Twitter's a very friendly place to be, and it's really easy to set up an account and to start following people. You can follow me. I tweet a lot. I don't just tweet about Girl Scouts. I tweet more about another part of my life, actually, that I have a lot of fun in, and I've met a lot of great people through. But I have been using Twitter more and more, and as more and more leaders in Denville are getting on Twitter, I think we will start using that as a way of encouraging one another and broadcasting what our girls are doing in the community and getting people out to events that different troops might be running, because it's so easy just to tweet off 140 characters worth of succinct information. I have found since being on Twitter, I've become a better writer, actually, because it forces you to put your idea in a very small space. And if you want to convey a lot of information in a small space, you have to be succinct. So it's really cut down on my rambling, which is kind of good. Facebook, we should all be using Facebook to communicate what we're doing in Girl Scouts. You can, within your service units, you can set up just a group. Denville has a group for just Denville Girl Scout leaders, and it's one of the ways in which we communicate service unit priorities and service unit deadlines and the fun things that we're doing. We get the word out to as many leaders who are on Facebook, and we're trying to encourage people that even if they don't want to be bothered with a personal Facebook account, they can get on Facebook just to be in the Denville Girl Scout group. They don't have to start tweeting their grandmothers and their sister-in-laws and you know, old high school boyfriends or whatever one does on Facebook. They can just keep it to just Girl Scouts and use it as a communication tool. You can do one just for your troops so that it's an easy, fast way of communicating with parents. Because when you post on your Girl Scout group, it goes into their timeline. So it's not like they have to go to the group to check to see. It's not like having to remember to check your email, which we all should still be using, by the way. Lots of stuff is coming through email still, and we should be reading those. But Facebook is a really good way of connecting with other people, with our own council, with other councils, and finding out what exciting things are going on. But it's a really, really useful tool for you in your service unit and in your troop. And if you want to talk more about it, see me after. I'll hook you up on Twitter.